Can I throw you into a window? I mean, how cool is that? I do not condone violence in the real world, of course, but in computer games, yeah. So Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. I had this back in the day and I think it was awesome. So let's see how it holds up now. So here we are. We are on the streets of Gotham and we're going to have to beat us the bad guys. Because, you know, they're being naughty. And Batman, he don't take no naughtiness, does he? But before we beat too many people to a pulp, because it gets quite addictive, I find this game. Let's pause it and see what people thought about it back in the day. So this is one of those games that people either loved or hate. So it's got really high scores or sort of really low. So I've sort of gone for one in the middle from a sort of known magazine. And I've gone for computer and video games from May 1993, which gave it 67%. And they said Batman Returns looks the biz. Sprites are very good, especially the Batman and Catwoman characters, and music is suitably dark and moody. When you start to play, you realise the Batman Returns is undeniably modelled on the Final Fight genre. There's nothing new here, and the fairly monotonous gameplay is fine for only a short time. It's too easy as well. Not a total loss, but there are better examples of this type of game. And to be fair, I think that's pretty reasonable what they were sort of saying there. But I suppose it can get a bit monotonous. Some people say it's a bit too easy after a while. It's still a lot of fun in my mind, in fact, from what I remember. But yes, because I'm rubbish at games, as you should know, except for obviously when I'm hitting people off air, a bike, yeah, even I managed to play it all the way through it, but I enjoyed it for that. So, you know, there's pros and cons to it, and this is why people probably really loved it or really hated it at the time. But I remember playing it initially on Super Nintendo, and it looked just the art style's awesome. It sounded great, and looked really good at the time compared to other games. Obviously, it probably doesn't look too great now. Have I got him? Haha! I've got a bat thing to throw at your head. So yeah, I really enjoyed it and really loved it. Thought it looked so cool. Why I picked this game to do a little 9 minutes of 90 of is because, well, apart from it being awesome, and it's one I enjoyed when I was younger, it's one of those games that actually has two different types of games to it. Because obviously, let's talk clearly, Christopher. The main systems at the time were obviously the Mega Drive and the Snes, and the Sega systems have Batman Returns, but it's a different type of game. It's a platformer game. A bit like, I played the original Batman game on the Mega Drive, and you go along, it's a little platformer game, and you're Batman, and it's pretty cool. Because that was actually made by Sega, but the Batman Returns on the NES and the SNES was made by Konami, who obviously did the Final Fight sort of games, and that's why it's obviously compared to it, and they made it a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and that always sort of fascinates me, that you can get this one game. I know you can get different games, sort of, they're usually in the same genre though, aren't they? You might have the odd level missing or something, or the graphics aren't as good depending which system you buy it on. But to have a totally different genre, that always sort of impresses me, and I find it quite interesting. But anyway, and I think this is the coolest one, because, you know, you're beating people up as Streets of Rage as you like. Can I just throw a there you go, stun him, firing stuff at me while I'm trying to talk? I mean, how rude. But there we go. So yeah, so it's really cool. I really liked it, and I mean, when people say, oh, it's not very good, but I don't know, you just want to, it's one of them games that you just want to go along anyway, don't you, and beat people up. It's a stress relief, but I can't get tired of throwing people into glass windows and, you know, punching them, throwing them to the ground. I mean, it's pretty awesome in my mind. But other people might think that's a bit monotonous, but, you know, can I throw you into a window? I mean, how cool is that? I do not condone violence in the real world, of course, but in computer games, yeah, that's what it's for. Throw him in a window, clown in the window, and throw that one on the floor. Anyway, so yeah, this game, if I remember as well, I haven't watched the film in a very long time, but I remember it followed the plot very closely, or sensibly, covered all the key points. But yeah, and obviously it's a good movie tie-in for a change, because most movie tie-ins, or it has the reputation that they're rubbish and nothing to do with the actual sort of film. But this one's quite cool. Obviously, in the film, Batman does go along and beat up loads of clowns at the start. That's his thing. There we go. Punch down. Everybody dead? Oh. Where is he? There he is. Got him now. Everybody dead? Good. Good. Let's move on to the next scene. Oh, itchy face. Right, where are we? So this one's, it's a bit different now, because now I'm going to go, and it's sort of more about shooting. You're going side to side, and you've got to shoot all these baddies. Obviously, there's a different challenge, because these are higher ups. You've got to shoot them in the face, whilst getting attacked from baddies from behind. So it's a bit of a different skill. And there's going to be some floor ones in a minute. I know there is. Here we go. You've got to aim down to hit them, those bouncy, jolly fellows. But yeah, bounce along. Come on. Oh, you what's it? And this is where I'm rubbish now and probably will die. Come on. Oh, we're him again. Oh, good. I got an extra life. Needed it. Right, come on. Everybody dead? There we go. I knew you'd come along the bottom. Here we go. So I do actually have practiced, as rubbish as I am, I have actually practiced, so I have a vague awareness of what's happening when I make a video. But I'm still rubbish. But that's why I like easy games. So people are like, oh, it's too easy. I quite enjoy it. I just want to be Batman, okay? And I want to feel like I'm Batman and I'm awesome. But this bad guy, oh god, he's hard to figure out what his, you know, his sort of moves are, his plan, how to avoid him. I've not figured it out yet. And I have to just resort to like shooting him lots and hope he dies before. See, because he bounces back as well, so I don't really know where I go when he bounces back. Alright, getting it off now. Get out of the way, Batman. Oh, mate. Oh, go away, mate. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes. Didn't want to start that level again, but I did him. I got him. Let's save the future Catwoman. Well done, love. You alright? Let's go and kill some more bad guys. Or, you know, hospitalise them anyway. Say, I've just destroyed all them where really I should have saved them. See, if it was Streets of Rage 2, I'd be like, oh, I've got to save my turkey and everything. Chicken. Hello. For, you know, when I need the health in a minute. But no, just went in there recklessly. Got too excited because I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. That's how you're supposed to say it, isn't it? Here we go. Let's see where we can get to. Oh, I've got a bonus. Oh, it's one of these poultry gentlemen again. Oh, fat clown. I mean, they're not sugarcoating it there, are they? They're not like, what should we call that guy? Should we call him Bob or something? Let's just call him Fat Clown. Let's, you know, not confuse the game players with some clever, witty name. Let's just hit it straight on the nose. He's a fat clown. And there's a Thin Clown as well. I haven't even paid attention to any of the names. Have they always been called Thin Clown? That's been amazing. I've not noticed that the whole video, if that's the case. So this one's a Thin Clown as well. Thin Clown. Really? Have they always been called Thin Clown and I've just not paid attention? I'll have to go back and watch the video and find out. Is this a Thin Clown? Is this an Indian clown? Knife tea. See, that seems a bit more witty, doesn't it? Knife tea. Thin Clown. Oh, right. I got a life. Cool. Right, I think I'll have to finish beating these people up and then... boom. Let's just end by throwing them into there, because I think that's got to be the end of the video. Until next time. Well, I hope that wasn't too batty for you and you enjoyed it. And if you like this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I put videos out weekly. And make sure you give a big thumbs up as well, so YouTube knows other people should be watching this content as well. But until next time, thanks for watching.